Session 4 is called Faith in the Family. Frankly, as I reread the book of Acts, I was surprised by how many times Paul and the disciples baptized whole households at one time. And those households could include servants and their families. One such famous story is Peter's visit to the home of Roman centurion Cornelius. Maybe not as many of us have read about how Paul, Silas, and Timothy traveled to Philippi in Macedonia. There they met Lydia, an independent woman who sold purple dyed goods. Although a Gentile, Lydia had apparently begun worshiping the one God of the Jews she may have come to know while growing up in Asia Minor, now modern Turkey. Lydia not only was baptized as a result of this chance meeting, she also insisted that Paul and his companions make her house the base of their work in Philippi. Acts tells us that her hospitality had a multiplier effect, as in her home, Paul was able to encourage the brothers and sisters. Families, schools, and congregations are all places where members are encouraged to grow in faith. In Session 4, we will read concrete examples of ways people have been transformed by home worship, vacation church school, and summer church camp. We will see that experiential learning in communities of faith can be especially enriching when shared across generations, as happens in a family. In 1988, our family was part of an intergenerational study trip in Mexico with participants from ages 5 to 70. One evening, the parents and teenagers met with Mexican church youth in a very poor neighborhood. We were learning how they were learning to read by studying the Bible in Spanish, a new development in a country where the Bible had been reserved for priests. Most of us returned to Minnesota with a new appreciation for the power of the Word of God and for the value of life in community. Not all congregations can provide travel excursions, but they can encourage transformation through intergenerational education, arts, dance, and drama. It is my hope that Faith in the Family will help you to learn about the growth of Christian communities across the first century Roman Empire. Discover the diversity of ordinary people engaged in Paul's missionary work. Explore ways to engage children and youth in faith formation. Study Martin Luther's legacy in Christian education, and reflect on our own experiential learning.